Good evening, folks. I am Joe Bachman, and this is Behind the Code. Tonight, I am going to try and get a couple of profiles set up. First one is going to be Shadow Von Cat. She is local to up here in Northwest Indiana. She comes out to Arcticon, Region Con, formerly Arcticon. And she will be at the Independent Creator Con this coming Saturday, February 24th in Fowler, Indiana. And I never stole that from Nick. I don't have the fancy little thing that he made. But that is this this Saturday, Fowler, Indiana, 410 Aidway A, Fowler, Indiana. It's the Purdue Extension Building, and it's going to be a great time. I'm going to have a lot of great independent creators there. I'll be there. My wife Trelena will be there. Nick and Amanda and Xander, of course. Carl and Donna, BKM. Dawn will be there, which, speaking of Dawn, she is with us tonight also.
Hello.
So you're ready for me to pull you in. You need me to bring you back down for a second, or?
I'm good, thanks. I can talk now. I couldn't talk for a while. My voice didn't know what to do.
So yeah, we're going to get into this here. So we do have grant draws, I believe, after this also, starting in just about 55 minutes. And do be sure to go look at his show. He has some updates for his crowdfunding campaign. And he does have a guest with him tonight. So let's... I should probably share that screen, shouldn't I?
I'm going to go ahead and throw Grant's link in the comments for real quick. So those that don't know how to get there know how to get there now.
There we go. And
well, that's his link to IndieCD. You can find the link to the show from there. But hey, he's on IndieCD.
Yep. That's where all the cool kids hang out. So we are going to get into Shadow Von Cat's page here. And we need music.
Are we going to listen to the music from Dan Hollifield?
Yes, we do. And it is going to be we're going to keep going with the album Second Helping. And you can find all of Dan's music on links to all his albums on his Indie CD page, indiecd.org/about-Dan-Hollifield. And just because this has kind of been my night so far, we're going to go with track 13, Set This Place on Fire.
That was Wednesday nights, but...
Yeah, it works for Wednesday nights too. And... Alright, I will let you take over with the comments, and I'm going to start trying to slam this out in 55 minutes or less.
Okay, well remember everybody, we do not have 3 hours like Nick did this morning, and never mind the furthermore, so please be kind.
Oh god, is that how long he ended up going?
I think it was almost 3 hours.
Oh good lord.
I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing. So, first in the door tonight was Michaela. Hello, it's me. Hello, Michaela. Hopefully the new job is still going wonderfully. And Carl's in the door saying, hey, Michaela, and that he is early. Ha ha. And Donna saying hi to Michaela and the Witzman dude. And then there's Joe saying, good evening, folks. And Donna saying hi to you. And Joe said, meant to message from this account instead. I don't think I ever gave myself a rent. Oh, I guess I did. You really are having a night.
You know what? Don't judge me.
You're talking to... Yeah. And Carl's saying hi to you and Donna. And Donna's giggling at you. Actually, she's laughing really hard at you. Times 3.
Yeah, those numbers check out. That's that fits.
And Carl wants to know if Michaela, if she got some books ordered. And Thesis is here. Thesis is here and saying evening all.
Hey, Thesis.
And Donna is saying hey to Thesis as well. And so is Dan, because he's saying good evening. And so Dan's here. So hi everybody, by the way. We're all saying hey to Thesis and Dan. Donna's saying hey to Dan. And Dan's going, Joe, when you have time, check your email.
Yep, I already responded to him on that.
Oh, okay. And Carl said, after Nick's lecture today, I am making some redneck book holders to hold our books off the table using some styrofoam forms that came with a cigar order. You know, honestly, Ian, yes, holding them up is really a good idea. And using what you have, if you look around, there's a lot of things that you can do, that you can use to, you don't have to go buy something new all the time. And that's one thing with being creative, is that you kind of do that. What can I use? And Carl said, Michaela would like that I'm wrapping them with camo tape that I got for geocache. Okay, I'm excited to see these now.
Okay. Actually.
This would be cool. Let's see. And you had said that you saw the email from Dan, and I was just going to take my bio off my Indie CD page, but that won't work.
Yeah, to use as the bio for his Aphelion.
Okay. I thought you were like, why are you taking your bio off the Indie CD page?
So you and Carl must be under the same wavelength right now.
Carl said, haha, I read it wrong. I thought you meant. It's funny that we both read it that way, going, what? And Dan said, thanks, your bio will let me get all the March stories ready to upload. Awesome! Congratulations, by the way, in case you have not heard from folks in the chat, that Joe will be in Aphelion. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
Dan said that he still have to do the short story index page and write blurbs for all the stories and write my editorial, and then I'll be ready for March 3rd's issue launch. So your birthday present for me is that you get to be in Hackelian.
That works.
Okay, I like that. And Dan said, showtime! And Carl said, caution and dancing some of you. I had a busy morning. I got about 3 bars into the dancing and I went, no, that's a bad idea.
I don't know if you saw during the opening intro, I actually flashed that up on screen.
Oh, I did it. Probably because I'm busy. I was working on something else because I'm going 100 miles per hour. You know that. And Donna said, don't forget to like and share, folks. Yes, please do. And Michaela said, hey, Donna, hey, Dan, I left and came back. Well, welcome back, Michaela. And Dan said, heart, Michaela. Foxy said, hi, everyone. I'll be in and out cooking dinner. What you having tonight? And Carl said, hey, Foxy. And Trey said, hey, I'll creep it in the background while I work on stuff. We all are, probably, especially those that are going to be at the con. There's a lot to do, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot to prep still. Gotta have a lot to prep still.
Don't we all? I think I got Foxy and Thesis' stuff ready to go. So, now I gotta work on me. I had to work on them first. And Carl said, creep on, Trey. Well, Carl's good at doing the creepy thing. Dopey. And Michaela said, hey, Foxy and Trey. Oh, Willow's joining us. Willow said, good evening, folks.
Hey, Willow.
Hey, Willow. It looked like you girls were having way too much fun last night, which you guys should have way too much fun. That's the fun part about having way too much fun. Let's see. And Michaela said, hey, Willow. And Carl's saying hi to Willow. And Donna saying hi to Trey and Willow. And Dan is saying hi to Willow. And Bladed Wheat Thesis is saying hi to Willow. Willow, you are beloved. Just thought I'd tell you that. And Carl goes, we get to meet another creator in real life. Nice. I know. This is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And Carl said, Dawn and her taco are ready. My taco would not be ready if it wasn't for Lindsay. Just saying, because there wouldn't have been a taco here.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. And Carl said, neat paw print shirt. No, thank you. I appreciate that. And there is Grant's link, and he'll be ready to go in 45 minutes or so. And here's Doris Bachman. Hey, everyone. First time popping in. I'm Joe's little sis. We'll be popping in and out. Well, welcome, Doris. We will have fun harassing your brother.
Yep. This is the harassment that I get every Monday and Wednesday, DJ.
Did you go by DJ or Doris?
Kind of both. DJ is what she went by growing up. So, if you guys ever hear me refer to her as DJ instead of Doris, that's because that's what she went by growing up. Kind of like how my wife, if you ever hear me call her Nicole instead of Trelena, it's not that it's a different, one of her many personalities. It's just that's the name she went by growing up instead of Trelena. So,
or a different wife, which is what the first time you said it, I was like. And Carl's welcoming Doris. And Dan said, hi, hello, Doris. Nice to meet you. And he said, well, hello, Joe's little sis. And Trey said, hey, DJ. See?
Yep.
Well, welcome. And we look forward to hearing all the stories that Joe has not told us about him that we need to know. We need to know. Mm-hmm. And there is Dan's link. That's who we're listening to. And DJ / Doris said, nice to meet you all. And hey, Trelana, aka Nicole. Carl said, poor Nick. Oh yeah, we put him through the ringer today. But it was a good show. There was a lot of information. It was a good show. It was long. Donna said, welcome, Doris. And Will said, how's everyone doing tonight? Believe it or not, exhausted, tired, because I had a very busy day, but it was well worth it. Tomorrow I get to sleep.
I am hanging in there.
Michaela said her new day job is going great. I really do love it. I think it's going to be a great fit. Awesome, you deserve it. And Carl said, good. Willow Strips is home from the vet after getting fixed. He's still groggy from the anesthesia. So Strips had his snips.
Yeah, having a cat high on between the pain meds and the anesthesia is rather funny. Especially when you get him a little inflatable neck collar, and you give him his pain meds, and you see the eyes kind of dilate out, and he just.
Oh, poor babies.
I'm pretty sure he didn't move the whole time we were at work.
Probably did not. Thesis said, annoying myself trying to figure out what's wrong with this damn drum fill. Don't let it stress you out sometimes, Thesis. You just gotta close it, walk away, forget about it, give your wife a big ol' smoochie, and return to it tomorrow. And Michaela said, still waiting for the final proof copy. Please hold. Girl said that darn Michaela does tend to hold up the process. Hopefully you get it soon. Oh, and we're done holding. She just checked the mail and no proof copy of Vengeance yet. So, still waiting. But like Michaela said, but meanwhile, I can stack up money to buy more books here, because if you have the more money, then you have to pay less shipping.
This is true.
And Joe, apparently you're moving on up.
I'm moving on up.
I don't know, that's what Carl said.
Oh, probably with the Aphelion.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, that would be about the right time. And Carl said, good planning, Michaela. Yes, very good. And Trey said that the cat was glaring at me, so I guess I'm finished with what I was doing, LOL. Well, you gotta have hobo time. I did take a nap this afternoon and had some cuddle time with Georgette, so. And Alec dropped in. Hi, Alec. It's good to see you again tonight. We will get to see you at the con as well, which is exciting. Hopefully your day went well and you got your classes caught up. And Carl's saying hey to Alec, and so is Bladed. And Dan said thanks for the reminder, Alec. I'm not going to say anything. And Carl said, if I stopped working every time a cat glared at me, yeah. Well, Carl, you're retired, and it took you, 6 years to get the spy novel up? So I'm guessing that they were staring at you once in a while. And Thesis says, tonight we are letting our inner 5-year-olds out. Grilled cheese and Lipton's chicken soup. That is fine. That sounds great. Yep. We do that actually quite often. It's quick and it's easy and it tastes good. So Donna said, hey, Alec. And Carl said, Doris is a redhead. I can't. And Doris said, I'm good with DJ or Doris. It's split by all my friends what they like more. Okay. And Trey said it might be Joe's Chinese wife.
Okay, so there's a story behind that. So after I left working for INDOT, our buddy Tony ended up getting my old state cell phone and laptop and all that stuff. Apparently, he started getting calls from, I think it was the Chinese embassy, about my wife and kids that I apparently had.
No.
Yeah, as far as I know, I have no Chinese wife or kids. And then when COVID started going, the running joke was, well, have you checked on your Chinese wife and kids? I said, yeah, I'm having them shipped to the U.S. I think they're stuck on a container ship waiting to dock.
Joe!
Actually, I'm gonna skip ahead here for just a second, so keep track where you're at in the comments. But yeah, go ahead and just type it up, honey, and put it in the humor group.
Oh, and I just happened to see that too. That is the second book supposed to be tip or tips?
From what they have on here, I'm basing it off the name of the link. So they have that one as tip.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, we have a down Witzman dude.
Uh-oh.
Donna is protecting DJ against her husband.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah, DJ, just to let you know that it's well known that Carl has a thing for redheads, so she's laughing about that. And then Carl said, "Ain't not a natural redhead. He don't care." And that's okay too.
Yeah. Yeah, that part doesn't exactly matter, DJ.
I'm not gonna say what came to mind because this is not the green room.
Easy, Dawn.
Yeah, I know. So Skylar's saying to Carl that I'm glad Strips is home and no kittens have been created before getting them fixed. Yes. Yes, the biggest thing when I worked at the shelters, I didn't want to quit the way I did or had to leave the way that I did because my body gave out. I wanted to have to stop working at the shelter because I was no longer needed. I mean, that was the ultimate goal. And Skylar said, thanks for tuning into Cryptid Crunch last night for those that were able to make it. Oh my, that show was off the rails. That one was hilarious. And I think we all giggled. At least once. And if you didn't, check yourself.
I need to go back and watch that because I didn't even know. Well, I went to bed really early last night for me. I went to bed at like 7:45 and I was asleep by 8.
Dang, you were tired.
Well, the original plan was to just go in, lay down, stretch out, relax. As I'm getting ready to lay down, I just start yawning my head off. I'm like, screw it, I'm putting the phone away and going to sleep.
Ted was off today, which is why we got a bunch of errands done, and I was in bed by 11, which for me is early. So yeah. And Carl said they didn't put a collar on him, and he's not been licking either. Good boy.
Oh, that's good.
Tomorrow. But just keep an eye. If anything, put a onesie on him. And Carl said the crunch was great last night. Oh, see, Skylar said too, we won't be seeing Strip in a baby onesie. Yes, that is what you could do. You could put the kitty cats in onesies if they lick. And Thesis says Joe's got a Chinese wife too. So
apparently wife and kids, because they called them multiple times.
Try that shit. She said, haha, and kids. Dan said, Thesis, mixing music recordings is one of the most annoying, finicky things one can ever do. It's like doing a difficult sword drill where you miss one step the first 20 times, but finally get it. And that's what Trey said. If he doesn't tell the story, I'll type it up and put it in the humor group, and you already told her to go ahead and do that. Make sure you put a picture of the wife and kids, too.
Yeah, let me know what they look like.
And Thesis said, yeah, no kidding, Dan, and I'm doing short songs. Carl said to type it up anyway, Trey. It was hilarious. And that's when Trey asked about the second zombie book. It was supposed to be tip or tips. If you do see anything that needs to be updated or corrected, make sure, and this is for anybody out there that is part of Indie CD, if you see something on your page that needs to be updated, if Joe didn't quite get the wording right, or if it's supposed to be tips and not tip, let him know he can update it. He loves doing stuff like that. And Trey said, oh yeah, there's a lot more to it. DJ's laughing. And he said something Carl and I have in common. Redheads are hot. Okay, to be fair, when I first met Ted, he had red hair. And then it turned into salt and cayenne pepper. And now it's pretty much salt.
So he's a spicy Ted.
He's a what?
He's a spicy Ted.
Oh,
Salt and cayenne
did you
pepper.
see him more times? He is very spicy. Whoosh. Or how do you do it? How do you do the kitty cat?
Oh, a grr.
There we go.
God,
And
that's- I need more caffeine. Jesus Christ.
Get some more caffeine. You want to do it?
Well, I haven't really drank much caffeine today. I think that might be part of my problem.
Did you want to go ahead and run an ad quick, and then we'll jump back in, or?
No,
You
because
want
it's all the way upstairs, and no.
Could very sweetly ask the wife to bring you a Mountain Dew.
I could, but that means she'd have to move the cat.
Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. You don't want to disturb the hobo.
Exactly.
Okay. And Foxy said, my red isn't natural, but it looks it. Yes, it does. I would have never guessed that. Ian Carl said, yep, hot redheads. Ha ha. He said, after Grant's show, I'll look and see if they have the right instrument voices to make something for you, Thesis, free of charge if you enjoy it. That is what Rising Tide and NBCB are all about. So,
And I hear her moving around up there, so someone tells me I'm about to be caffeinated.
well, I'm sorry, Trey, and thank
Thank you.
you. Bye, Trey.
Colin says hi.
Did you guys see that? We got a really quick glimpse of his better half.
A wild tray appears in her natural habitat.
And I'm just watching to see if all of a sudden your face goes.
Anyway,
And Carl said, you have very pretty hair, Foxy. She does. She said, thanks, Carl. I tried taking care of it. With any luck, mine will be gone here in a few weeks. And Thesis said, really, Dan? That's awesome. Thanks. That's awesome. And he said, Thesis, wait and see. I might not have the right instruments, but just checking into it is just really awesome, Dan, and appreciated. And Thesis said, not a problem. Carl said, we got registered for a seminar about self-publishing at a local library. I'll see if there's something we can learn. If not, we'll share our experience. Awesome. Even if it's just one little thing people can learn from, that's one little thing they didn't know, or maybe one little thing you didn't know. So it's not always an all or nothing. Nothing is an all or nothing. And Thesis said, is there any other kind besides a wild tray? Something tells me they would be hard to domesticate.
been working on it for years.
I don't want her domesticated. Wild tray sounds fun. Oh, Trey said, I'm definitely a feral chaos goblin of a wife. Oh, you are the bestest wife. And hobo mom. Holy shit, holy cow, I caught
she's
up.
a feral chaos goblin. I will attest to that.
Well, what are you?
I'm an innocent angel. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Bullshit. I had to call you on that one. And Thesis said the best kind of wife. So I actually caught up on comments. I don't know how we did that. Thank you guys. Did you want to go ahead and run an ad real quick since it is about 7:30?
Yeah, we can go ahead and run an ad. And before we do that, though, we need to pause the music because otherwise it'll play through the ad. And I am going to skip ahead to the next comment real quick. No comments from the peanut gallery over there.
Oh, yes, Doris. DJ, yes, we know that you know better than that. So, stories.
Oh, hey, look, commercial.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel. But otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see. and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
Squirrel! And we are back.
Sure. I saw how you did that.
If only you could hear the amount of laughter I could hear coming from above me.
And from
Oh,
the
look, commercial! Click.
But
Oh,
DJ still knows better than that. You can't go to commercial all the time.
no,
DJ,
but
you need
I
to
can set
tell
us
us
up for. I can set us up for a green room comment by saying we're playing track 14. You asked for it. Now open wide.
Okay, we need to get her in the Uncle Carl's Stupid Humor group so we can hear the stories. And Thesis says we are behaving. I would say, yeah, this is pretty good for us. And I miss it here.
Good for us.
What?
This is really good for us.
I know. Oh, let's see here. Who was the second ad you played? I was laughing too hard.
Second one was my wife. I did Cat Rothermel and then I did my wife.
Is Cat Rothermel on NBC?
She is not.
That's why I couldn't find her. But we do have.
I need to have Nick work on that.
Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. I just dropped the link for. I think I did. For Trinana.
Trelana.
What did I call her?
Trelana.
Oh,
Like everybody,
Great.
like everybody does. They all pronounce it how it's spelled, I think. I
I'll
don't
try
know.
to look for that
I'm not the
too.
English major. Why am I trying to figure that out?
And Foxy said she's not a goblin. She's a chaos fox. And I'm the dawn of everybody's problems.
Well, you know, shoe fizz.
And Lisa said, still feral. Foxy said, granted. And DJ said he was laughing so hard. You must have heard her laughing from wherever she lives compared to you. And Trey said it was full hyena laughter from me.
Yeah.
Let's see here. And for some reason... Okay. Carl said, we're behaving because your sister is here.
Oh, trust me, she has the same warped sense of humor that I do.
Oh, because this could be fun then. Okay, so there is Trelana. Wait, how did I say? Trey. There's Trey's link, but I don't see that it came up in the rest of the. So let's
What
try
are
to
you trying
drop
to
it
figure
here.
out?
There it is. Okay, it's here, but it didn't pop up. Don't mind me. This is why you. Never mind. And Lisa says he laughed too, and then he nearly snorted soup with "I did, cat," and then my wife. Amen. Now I'm imagining Pluto coming out of Theseus's nose. Oh dear. DJ said, don't behave for me, I'm just as crazy. We are siblings after all. Hey, some siblings are not like their other siblings. Carl can attest to that, and I can attest to that. Skylar said, if we have to behave in order to not scare off the normies, I shouldn't be here. Never behave. You know, sometimes we gotta be a little less green room because we have people like Sandra that like watching during the burning, and then we have Alec and things like that, but don't ever just quote unquote behave.
Yeah.
Lisa says, philosophy major, I can think deep thoughts about being unemployed. And there's the link. And Lisa says, normies are scary. Yes. And Carl said she needs invited to the secret humor group. Yes, send that woman a link so we can hear all the Joey stories.
I will send her an invite as soon as I'm done with the show.
Come on. Oofda.
There. Guessing she has stuff on.
In more news, Michaela is working on a secret project. Is that like secret double probation? And Carl said, my poor sister is in the group. She probably learned a lot more about me. Carl, it was your sister that I met on our way down to Helicon, right? And Carl said, secret project? Well, also the small fish tank ticket today that was 50% off because there was no filter. I said to the customer, it was just like me.
Oh, good lord.
Love it. I used to have a filter. I don't know what happened to it. Apparently it got dirty.
That link so I can see what it is. Oh, that's that one. Okay.
Yes, and Carl said, yes, I met her at the German restaurant. I tried to behave. Your sister was very nice. It was fun chatting with her.
Let's see here.
Willow Sands filter. That would have been last night or every night for Cryptid Crunch. And Lisa said, come join my clan in Raid Shadow Legends. Just kidding. I don't think he is. I think he's saying he's just kidding, but he's really not.
Alright, so I need to add. What time is it? Ooh.
39. Whatever hour you in, 39. And I say that because we do get people joining us from all over the world. So
Yeah, we do. So they do want the blog and the calendar and the contact form. You know what, we're going to put that down. Yeah, make like a general format of how to set up these pages.
it is awesome to see how much Indie CD is growing. So
Yeah.
And Thesis said, I actually do have a clan in Raid. All those ads must have worked. Carl's laughing at Thesis. And Michaela said, yes, the secret project may be a book. Foxy said they were everywhere there for a while.
No, I thought AOL got rid of their email service.
You will not get a response out of me on that because I don't know. I never had AOL. And Willow said some days I think about what stopped me from becoming a radio DJ, and then I do my podcast. Remember, I can't go one show without a 4-letter word slipping. Well, I was in customer service. I was on the phones and I was in retail management. I could turn that switch like an on and off like a sailor, or just like a light switch, where like a sailor stops swearing. I learned this weekend that switch no longer works. It's broken. It's in the constant on position now.
I know how that goes.
And Foxy said, oops! And Carl goes, nope, my brother still has an AOL address. So, according to Carl, his brother has an AOL address, so they still have him. And Thesis said if my sister ever found my Facebook or my YouTube, she would learn things about me that his sister has no business knowing. I agree with that. My sister does know that I do this kind of stuff, but she's so not into it, so she won't. I'm not too worried about that. Now, my dad, I'm surprised he hasn't shown up on one of these. And Lisa said, I tried to behave on my first couple streams, but I've let a few colorful words slip. Well,
That happens.
Yeah. And Michaela said, I have too many pants. Okay.
I've never known that to be an issue, but
I'm not sure how to take that. There's so many things I want to say. You know when you have like so many directions you could take something that you just don't know which direction? That's one of those things. And Michaela's laughing at us. And Carl said not touching Michaela's pants.
no, I'm still leaving that alone.
I should be doing this number with the glasses, not pushing them up. Thesis said, anyone who witnessed my rant in the green room now knows how foul-mouthed I can be. Oh, Donna said that can be frustrating on a date, not being able to touch Michaela's pants. And Michaela goes, I thought you liked me. And Carl goes, that'll be the day. Yeah, we all knew you were bullshitting, Carl, just saying. You know. And see, there was
okay, that's not what I want. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud.
Think away. We want to get into the mind of
No,
show.
no, you don't. Trust me, you don't. It's a trap.
I hope your wife's laughing again. Is she even technically in the mind of her husband? Or is she just like, I just let him do his thing?
I'm pretty sure that if I ever went to a psychiatrist, I'd have to pay triple. There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Donna said, no, if you have too many pants on. And Fossey said, thinking out loud can be dangerous. There's very much truth in that. And Carl said, I love you, Michaela. We all do, Michaela. We love ya. And Dan just keeps going, not the green room, not the green room, not the green room. There you go, Dan. Not the green room.
Update that.
And Cisa said, anyone who finds their way into my mind, don't open the red door. You won't like what you see. You have women's perfume in your head?
Oh, go. There. Haha. Wait.
It scared me more when he said, aha. Foxy wants to know, is that where the penguins live? Were your penguins in that restaurant? You had to see the post. Sorry, there was a post. Don't.
Okay.
But okay, the thing is, Foxy, is that it's for me. It's either cats or penguins or coffee or books. If something has one of those four things, we're good. And Willow said, "Why would you put a red door in a white room?"
Why not?
I figure if there's a joke or if it's something I'm not following along, Willow. But that doesn't surprise me. I'm sure it doesn't surprise anything else. Foxy said, contrast? Contrast? But then I would rather have a blue or purple door. He says, so if we sent you a sticker with a penguin reading a book while drinking coffee.
Done?
I have one really close to it next to the penguin. There's a cat drinking coffee.
Alright. Shadow Von Cat is done.
Yay! Welcome to the family, Shadow.
Yeah, I just realized I never switched back to the other screen. Oops.
Huh?
I still had it on the placeholder post. Son of a gun. Alright, so I'll email her later.
And
Now-
Foxy's laughing. And Willow said, that's like telling someone with ADHD not to press the red button. And Foxy said, don't do it. Too late. I want to push the button. So that's when the crazy comes out. Well, apparently my button's been in the stuck on position. And Michaela said, oh, you know you love me, but I'm sorting my closet and I realized I have too many clothes. I do too. I realized that when I was working in the office and then went to work at the shelter, and I'm like, I have a lot of dress clothes. And I decided I'm going to start wearing some of the clothes that I would wear to the office job. Yes, I wore this to the office job. In real life, because, you know what? Life's too short.
Contact form. Pre-populate.
Michaela said, that's a great idea, Dawn. Some days it's casual, some days it's not. Lisa said it is an old meditation tactic that a friend taught me. You imagine your mind as a corridor lined with doors, and you color the doors based on what is behind them. Okay, I have to admit, just as I was reading that, I went full Beetlejuice on that when they're looking for the ninth door or whatever.
All right. I'm going to pause the music here for a second. We're going to run a couple more ads.
Wait. It said the doors. Red, black for memories, red for sexual fantasies, and white for nightmares. And you just said we can't come in the red door? Oh, man. Okay, now you can play grads.
And here is Grant Lanker's ad.
Sasquatch, the Loch Ness Monster, Mothman, the Jersey Devil, Chupacabra. For millennia, these creatures have perplexed the human race. But what if they are forces of good? What if they have been sent here by a federation of more advanced alien species to help and defend the human race? That's the premise of League of Cryptids, a new comic book by Grant Lankard, creator of the smash hits Beowulf and Memoirs of the Morbid. His new comic, League of Cryptids, is a 4-part story involving these 5 creatures banding together to defend Earth from an invading alien race, just as one of their members is losing faith in the human race and questioning their mission. The epic tale begins in League of Cryptids 1.
All right, and to wrap out the show, we're going to play track 15, Hold My Beer, and watch this stuff.
That's actually kind of a funny start considering the conversation that was going on before we went to ad about talking about Bladed Thesis. This is Red Door. He said, oh, you can come in, just don't be surprised for what you see, and you might not be able to leave. Threaten me with a good time. Maybe I should try that. Might tame some chaos in there. Foxy's going to visit your red door tonight. Willow said meditating with cats around is kind of difficult.
I'm leaving that alone.
It can be, but right now both of mine are passed out. Next to me, one is snoring. Hard you can't. Trey said, it took me a while, but the story about Joe's other family is in the humor group. I'm hilarious. Okay, so everybody go see that. If you're not part of the humor group, ask for an invite. And Michaela said she has Wednesday off from the day job, and I will be locked in my office doing book stuffs. By Friday, I should have news to share. Woo! It's going to be a good weekend. It's going to be a way to end February on a good note.
You would think I would remember how I do this with the slides, but I never do.
You have to go copy somebody else's.
There it is. Blur fit. Save. Let me reload this page. Haha, there we go. Okay, good.
Michaela said, I bet it is, Willow. Hard to meditate with the kitty cats. And I'm wondering, like, when your puppies get going, Michaela, it'd probably be hard to meditate as well. I say that as the snoring cat's still snoring and the other cat wakes up and snoozes. Oh, Foxy's already in there. She better be in there. Foxy agrees. She better be. not necessarily alone, but she's there. So this has been great, folks. Hope to see some of you over on Grant's show soon, because he should be starting up here in about 5 minutes. So if you want to hop, you're more than welcome. We appreciate you staying with us tonight. It's been a great time as always. So we will not see you on Wednesday night, though, because there is no Burning His Love, correct?
No, this Wednesday there is.
Oh, okay. We'll see you Wednesday night for Burning His Love at
7 Eastern, 6 Central.
Okay. You heard that. Came from him.
Do you think I should just move both shows back to up to 7 p.m.?
I think that would be the easiest, honestly.
Okay.
In a lot
That
of
way
ways.
you're not messaging me at like 3 minutes till 7 going, hey, where are you at?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cool.
Alright, so Burning His Love will now be 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, Wednesday nights.
Yes. The official change has happened.
Yes.
Just so you know, I moved it on my schedule over here, so it's official now. Yeah, Michaela said, yeah, 5 minutes and I can do it behind closed doors. A Great Dane with Zoomies isn't as much fun as it sounds. That sounds like that would be
Yeah.
fun in some ways, but not if you're, yeah.
Alright, users. Oh no, I can just do this for now.
And I know Grant said he has some announcements tonight during his show, so don't forget to head over there.
Regarding his Kickstarter, which if you haven't backed, go and back that.
And if you haven't heard, he is funded. Now we get to play with stretch goals. Woohoo!
Oh, I
Congratulations,
wasn't
Grant.
going to announce that part of it because I think that was part of the announcement for tonight that he funded.
Well, he announced it on Facebook.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that post, so
He sent out an email saying I'm funded. I think he's going to announce what the stretch goals are.
ah,
So, and Lisa said the change. I thought puberty was in your teens. And Dan said thesis 200 new Asian musical instrument voices now purchased and downloaded. Oh, that is awesome! Congratulations! I hope you guys can collaborate and come up with some awesome things. So. And with that, Joe, should we go ahead and close up shop for this evening?
yep. I'm gonna finish getting DJ's page all set up here.
Nice meeting you, DJ.
Nice to have you on here, and we will see you guys. See most of you over on Grant's show. And if we don't, we will see you Wednesday morning on Nevermind the Furthermore with Nick Tockert. Otherwise, we'll see you Wednesday night on The Burning His Love. So with that, folks, have a great evening.
Good night.